Good evening, everybody. Checking back in. Sorry to keep everyone waiting, but trying to balance running a chat room, working on a course, and trading myself. So I do the videos when I can. And we've got Bitcoin, star of the show. So what Bitcoin is doing right now is pricing in August 1st being irrelevant. So this is happening sooner than I anticipated. But you can see this is what happens when the market gets surprise good news. When the news is known, we don't get this kind of reaction. Yesterday, the odds were 70% that August 1st was going to be irrelevant. Today, it was 90%. So this is everybody reacting to that. And in the last video, I highlighted this potential cup and handle pattern on the 4-hour time frame. And look at how beautifully this played out. Now, obviously, we couldn't know that news was coming, but this is a textbook cup and handle pattern with the left side of the cup, your dip, the right side of the cup, unable to break the left side. We consolidate in a handle pattern, and there's your breakout. This is a very rare pattern compared to how many times people draw it, and to see it play out this beautifully and perfectly is really cool. So where we stand on Bitcoin is just shy of the all-time high, and if we get this all-time high, obviously we're going to see a significant move to the upside. So I'd be looking for 3,300 if we get over 3,000. Let's get a 10% move. So we've got our top there. We just hit 29.57, so a lower high by about $51, $52, and now we're consolidating. This is a good thing. The daily chart, not overbought. We got the bullish MACD cross. Inside bar bull break. Look at this inside bar bull break. As soon as this double top broke, that was your signal. Let's go back to that cup and handle pattern. There's your bull signal right there. As soon as we broke this little double top where we had 24.17 and 23.96, break 24.17 off to the races, and huge move to the upside. So what we are doing now is consolidating on the 4-hour time frame. We are overbought. The RSI hit too high of a level. We're forming an inside bar on the 4-hour time frame. Overnight, we are going to potentially see this inside bar break. So looking for another one to form. This is actually it has over 2 hours until it's done. And then we'll see another one from 12 to 4 a.m. Eastern and then 4 to 8 a.m. Eastern. After this consolidation, if we see healthy sideways consolidation, cooling off the RSI, we're going to be looking for an all-time high tomorrow. The bulls have tons of momentum, and a lot of fear has been alleviated, and people are jumping back in after taking their money out. So it's definitely worth watching Bitcoin. Bitcoin had way bigger gains. I was trading Ethereum and Bitcoin today. Probably a little bit more focused on Ethereum than I should have been, but definitely made some Bitcoin profit as well. So now, just waiting for this all-time high break, and I do believe it's going to be another good opportunity. So things that would make me patient and hold off would be a bearish break of this inside bar that is forming. So on the hourly time frame, what does this consolidation look like? We had a bearish reversal spinning top. RSI was extremely overbought in the mid-80s. It's cooling off now. It's back below 70. So we cooled off. Bearish reversal candlestick confirmed. Now we're consolidating. We're going to form an inside bar on this current hourly candlestick. So we can be looking at the hourly time frame, making a bullish entry on a bull break of the inside bar, and then potentially holding that position and hoping that it gets a bull break of the 4-hour inside bar that is forming. So at this point, we're consolidating. If you're in and you're profitable, congratulations. Protect that trade. We've got support now down at 26.81. That's our support. The bulls want to hold for the rest of the night. If we break that level, then that pushes off the potential new all-time high to potentially not seeing it tomorrow. If we would break 26.81, I would say that decreases the odds of a new all-time high tomorrow pretty significantly. Look at the volume climax signaling the top. And now we're just consolidating, patiently waiting. No rush here. Look at that weekly chart. Beautiful bull move. And we're right back to those highs. So, good news in crypto land. The sky is not falling. So personally, I'm all cash right now. I'm watching this trade, and I don't want to miss it when I'm live. This is Litecoin. I'll go to Ethereum in just a minute. But look at this Litecoin clear resistance. Anybody that uses technical analysis is watching Litecoin and saying, okay, when $45 breaks, that's the go signal. And we have rejected from $45 a half dozen times in the last few hours. Let's look at this on the hourly time frame. It's just a brick wall of resistance. And here it is, a double top. So there's another potential cup and handle pattern where the psychology is the same. It's a little choppy. It's not perfect. But we have the left side, the dip, the right side, unable to break the left side. And now we're consolidating. Not really a handle, more sideways consolidation. I'm not concerned with exact textbook definitions. I'm concerned with the psychology of the pattern. And that's what's going on, the same psychology of that cup and handle pattern. So I'm absolutely going to be watching Litecoin overnight here. And if we get a break of 45, I'm going to be on it in an instant, ideally buying in right as that 45 wall is breaking. We're looking for a bull MACD cross here on the daily time frame. If we break 45, we have our low, high of the bounce, higher low, and then a higher high. After 45, I'm looking at 45.72, 47.88. So there's a nice upside if we can get over this 45 level. That line shouldn't be there. It should be at 45. So that's what we're looking at here for Litecoin. Stick that line right there. And again, everybody that's watching Litecoin is just patiently waiting. And right now I'm looking at GDAX, and we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, about 9,000, 10,000 on that ask. And if this were Ethereum and Bitcoin, that would not be much volume at all needed to get through that level. But it's a different story for Litecoin. So about $500,000. And I am ready to press the buy button with my market order already filled out. So just patiently waiting. We've got the 4-hour time frame, nowhere near overbought. We've got the hourly time frame, nowhere near overbought. So we're ready to go here and just patiently waiting. 15-minute looking for a bull MACD cross. So that's what I'm looking at here first thing tonight. And then as the night progresses, ideal scenario, get a break of 45, make a dollar profit, and then wait patiently for a Bitcoin entry, looking for all-time highs tomorrow. That's my game plan. Let's check out Ethereum. And actually, let's look at Litecoin again. So the key support here, we just hit a low of 44.02. Want to hold that level. If we were to reject from 45 and then break that, we would start forming lower lows, and it could lead to a more significant pullback. So want to stick right around this 45 level, start chipping away at those walls. And once we get to the last half of that wall, once we see 5,000 disappear, that other 5,000 is going to go instantly. Ethereum had some nice opportunity today. Let's zoom out and start on the daily. We have inside bars on the daily. This is going to be another great trade signal. We have so many great trade signals setting up. Just clear. I love clarity. So inside bar, tightening range, inside bar, tightening range, and here comes our third candlestick. A break of 237 is a bull break of the inside bar, and we'll get continuation. Otherwise, we're going to stay tight. If we don't break 237 today meaning Friday, which obviously it isn't Friday, but that's the day here represented. So we've got 22 hours. If we don't break 237, we have another inside bar showing this tightening range. So it's an equilibrium pattern if we zoom out on the 4-hour time frame with our lower highs and higher low pattern. And what we're looking at right now is consolidation with the bulls buying the dip. This is the 4-hour time frame. This is healthy consolidation right now. With that 237 rejection, lower wicks, bulls buying the dip, and we're going to see if they can see some momentum, break 237. We're looking at 243.90 and 249.40. There'll be nice upside if we can break that level. We already broke the lower high pattern with the news of the EEA. Consolidated significantly, and now we're looking for follow through. So there is correlation to Bitcoin. It's just clearly Bitcoin is the strongest of the big three, getting all the attention and getting the most dollar volume and seeing the most upside and the most profits. So Ethereum here on the hourly time frame, breaking this low of 217.70 was a bit of a red flag because now we're forming some lower highs and lower lows. So we're in consolidation mode right now. We can draw a downtrend resistance line here. And we've got our resistance line right at about 237 to be keeping an eye on that. So as of right now, no rush on Ethereum. Those are the other two setups in Litecoin first and Bitcoin second are more ideal to me personally. So that's what we're looking on Ethereum. Pretty quick there. It's just the inside bars, tightening range on the daily time frame, looking for that clear break. No trade signal for me personally unless we break that 237 level. I want to be in on momentum. I don't want to be getting in on consolidation in these scenarios because we have already run all day. And if getting in on consolidation, there is the potential that it's going to be prolonged consolidation, where if we're getting in on a resistance break, we know everybody's eager in this space now. The bulls are hot, and that momentum should continue if we do get some nice bull breaks. So patiently waiting on Litecoin, order filled out. Bitcoin, patiently waiting for inside bars and watching the 4-hour inside bar, but we have an hourly inside bar to be watching right now. And let's look at Golem. This is a descending triangle pattern on the daily time frame for Golem, where we have a flat horizontal baseline of support and lower highs and a tightening range reaching this level. We are on the verge of a bull MACD cross. Bulls at this point need to break 12.47. And looking at the 4-hour time frame, there's that pattern right there. So let's draw it out. We've got our horizontal support line down here, and we've got a downtrend resistance line. And I don't like it from there. I want to hit the two smaller peaks. So we could stay in this pattern for a long time. This is the 4-hour time frame, but that's what I'm watching, a descending triangle, lower highs, horizontal base of support, and the bulls really need a break here on the daily time frame to get that bull MACD cross. So patiently watching Golem. I'm long. I'm not really caring about this pattern at all. And the best part is, because if you're trading with the relation to Bitcoin, your account is going up. So I keep checking in on Polo, where I have my Golem, and it's worth more and more the more Bitcoin goes up, even though Golem is not doing anything. So I'm in it for the long haul, holding likely through 2017, not worried about it at all, not a significant portion, and it's all profit. So letting that one ride. That's been the game plan. That's going to be the game plan. And just patiently watching those two trades tonight. So that's all that I'm looking at. And it's a pretty quick, simple video because that's what we've got. We're either going to break these higher lows on Litecoin, and at that point, I'm not interested in the trade anymore. If we break $44, and for Bitcoin, I would not be interested in a bull play. If we see a break of 26.81, I would know to back off and be more patient. And Ethereum, 237 or bust for me. That's nice and simple. So short and sweet. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll keep checking in a bit more over the weekend, but again, I am doing my best to get this course done, and it is going to take dozens of hours, and the only free time that I do have is about a half hour a day, and then the weekends. So that's that. Thanks again. Leave any comments or questions, and I will see you over the weekend.